Welcome back to your favorite channel. We got some dog talk to talk today. It's your boy Pelican Bay K9s, Dog TV and News. Giving it to my brothers the way I always do, man. The way I always do. We got breaking news, CNN satellites from outer space. And we got a topic to talk about today, my brothers, my sisters, and in between. We got a topic to talk about today. You know, we all about helping brothers in this dog community, sisters in this dog community. Big shout out, big salute to all the dog lovers from one side of the globe to the other side of the globe. I don't care what kind of breed you're rocking with or you like. You know, if you don't know what rocking with mean, I don't care what kind of breed you like. Big shout out to you. And big thanks to you for taking care of them animals. You know, like I said, we got some dog talk today, man, some news, and we're going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about it. I want to say big shout out and big thanks to everybody down in that chat. Everybody that be showing the channel love, man, supporting the channel, rocking with me through the ups, through the downs. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Big salute to them brothers that's getting them old family Southern red puppies, you know, off Fletcher and BG off this litter. Big salute to you. Big thanks to you for rocking with your boy, man. At the end of the day, all I try to do is make sure, you know, like I always say, man, I take pride in my product. And this go way back. This don't just start with the dogs. I take pride in my product. You know, either I'm going to have the cheapest or I'm going to have the best. You know what I'm saying? One way or another. Oh, that boy, that got that. He got it cheaper. Let me holler at him. Oh, he got that best. Let me holler at him. Take pride in my product, man. Big salute and big, like I say, big thanks to all them brothers that rocking with the bait. You know, the topic we're going to talk about today, man, is you can't buy, you can't sell, you can't transport. You can't transport. I said it again. You can't transport. No one for fighting. You see, hold up, man. We can't get into this thing yet. Hold up. We can't.
47. 15, 47. 15, 47. 15, 30, 37, 38. 45, 47.
Say it again. Say something else. Oh! Say something else. Say something else, nigga.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon. It can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, it's the world honestly burning. That's all I'm learning, hope that we can make a turn and start reversing. All our minds, we put the work in, we got some work, man. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass halfway. I know It's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone. Just wanna break, no, I'm not gonna give in. Take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you, we died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous. Scared I would pop off fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of left, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'm a beast of the net. They can never be me, nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta...
Let's get into it, my brothers. Hey, you know I get to you fresh off the press. You know I'm gonna give it to you fresh off the press. So, like I said, the topic for the day is transporters. You know how dangerous is the transporting game, and how dangerous is the transporting game to you? You know, far as the person receiving the dog, person bringing the dog. You know, we gonna talk about that today, man, because a lot of brothers looking to getting into transporting. So you may need to keep a couple of these things in mind before you get into that type of job. You know, and like I said, we got breaking news. CNN satellites from outer space coming from Pennsylvania. You know, PA, coming from PA. It's your boy PB K9s. You know I always give it to you, man. You know I always give it to you. Now let's talk a little bit about it before I give you that news. Let's just talk a little bit about this. Going into the transport game, we talking modern day times. We're not talking about 15, 20, 30, 40 years ago. Modern day times, where these brothers, a lot of these brothers do not like to pay. You know, a lot of these brothers, you know, are straight, still in the streets. You know, so transporting game is very dangerous, man. Brothers will rob you for the dogs that you got. You know, you pull up and thinking, you know, oh, regular transaction. Instead of these brothers want to pay, instead of these brothers working, giving their hard-earned dollars to buy a dog, you know, they stick you up for it. And then they shoot you for it. You know, so the transporting game is very dangerous, man. Brothers lost their lives across this country when it came to transporting and delivering dogs. Things they thought they was doing making an honest living, you know, and somebody show up with the effery, you know what I'm saying, and take their life, you know, even if they don't take their life, they rob them and do all kind of crazy stuff, you know, and all about a dog, man, all about a dog. And I'm speaking to my robbing brothers, you know, is it worth it, fam, for something to go wrong? Because you always got to look at things to go wrong when you do that type of stuff. You might think you about to take these dogs from this brother, whatever, however, and it might go down just like that. But at the same time, it might not go down like that, and you might end up in a shootout or anything. You know, you might be the one getting hurt. You might pull out your thing. You trying to rob the brother, and your thing jam up. Now your thing jam up, and this brother strapped, and he lay you down. You know, so it can go all kind of ways. Is it worth it for a freaking dog, man? The same way I say about them 400 years. You know, is all that stuff worth it when all you got to do is work a little bit? If you selling, if you out there in the streets like that, make you a little bit of dollars and go buy you a dog. You know, it's not that hard. Brothers make shit harder than it's supposed to be. You buy, I'm telling you, man, brothers go to these strip clubs and you spend thousands of dollars on hoes, on girls, ladies, you not gonna fuck. You not even gonna take home. And then you feel good, but then a brother gotta beg you to spend some money, but you rather go rob a brother and hurt that brother about the dog. You know? So that's why I say that's the first thing we speaking about transporting, man. Brothers damn near gotta be strapped like the money vans or something coming from the bank, dealing with these brothers. You know? And it's just crazy, man, how things just changed over the past, I guess you could say 30 years. Because them brothers back in the days, they had to deal with certain things, but a lot of this stuff they didn't have to deal with, man. And a lot of the pressures that's on brothers today with these dogs, they didn't have to deal with, you know. So like I said, man, that's one thing when it comes to transport. All right. Now the next thing when it comes to transport is what this video is about today, my brothers and sisters. You see, well, actuality, we're gonna touch on this first, you know. We're gonna touch on this first, and then we're gonna get into the CNN satellite from outer space breaking news. You know, we always say we can't buy, we can't sell, we can't transport. We know that, you know. But the thing is, how dangerous it is with these transporters, you don't know who they're dealing with, right? You don't know who they're dealing with, and you don't know who's under investigation that they're dealing with. So when, say, a person's under investigation that they're dealing with, now the investigation leads to this transporter. This transporter investigation leads to you, you know, and you're not even involved with none of that stuff. So at the end of the day, it's like a lot of dog brothers, all of us, I'm gonna say all of us, put all of us in the same boat, you know. We look at these transporters as innocent people just bringing us the dog. You know, that's the way we look at them, like innocent people bringing us the dog. They not trying to do nothing shady. All they trying to do is get their dog, get their money or whatever, and drop off the dog. But sometimes the shady stuff be going down. You know, just like when we did that, them videos about the transporter getting stopped the last time, and then the police doing raids every single place the transporter went over the past year because they had a tracking device up under the car. You know, now we're not here to talk about whether the transporter knew the tracking device was there or not, but we're here to talk about it was just there. So every place that we thought that innocent transporter went, them folk was tracking that like these dog fighting places. You know what I'm saying? So you have to always be careful who you dealing with and who you getting to transport these dogs, because the law don't care about who you thought was an innocent person. If they got proof that this person is transporting these dogs for this particular reason, then you just gonna be, you know, in the situation. You know, and it's crazy, man, that it can go down like that. It's crazy that brothers get tied in so easy like that, but it goes down just like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. So without further ado, let's get into this Pennsylvania traffic stop. You know, we got a Pennsylvania traffic stop where a brother gets stopped with 4 or 5 dogs. Where I say he was at, I didn't say he was in Louisiana. I didn't say he was in Mississippi. I didn't say he was in Arizona. I say he was in PA. Well, hold up, man. I say he was in PA, Pennsylvania, East Coast. But yet this brother is tied into a dog fighting ring from Texas. You tell me what's going on, brothers and sisters down in the chat. You tell me, how can you get pulled over in PA with dogs and they tie you to a dog fighting ring in Texas only but one way? I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. You know, I always give you 5 seconds, 10 seconds to give me an answer when I'm trying to see where brothers at. One way, and I'm gonna wait for the answer. One way that they can tell this brother he is tied into a dog fighting ring in Texas, and he in PA with 5 dogs. Hit that like button up, man. Hold up.
Shut up! Before I bust a cap up in your ass.
Hit that like button up, man. Hit that like button up. It's your boy Pelican Bay K9s giving it to you. The only one way them folk can say you tied into a dog fighting ring in PA and you tied up into a dog fighting ring, from Texas, and you got pulled over in PA, is if they've been doing an investigation already. They already knew about what was going on, you know? Already knew. And they said, if you watch the video, when you watch the video, they said this transporter was already pulled over multiple times. And you're going to hear his name in case any brothers or sisters out there using them, you know? And we always say, sometimes it's federal, sometimes it's state. But it's a felony to own, to purchase, to transport, you know, a dog for fighting or sale, you know. And we gotta say it, we gotta keep saying it like that to put it through brothers' head, because brothers be getting it twisted. Brothers be forgetting. You be thinking, oh, you just get caught in that box, or you just get caught with some scratched up dogs at the wrong time, you in trouble. No, man, this shit deeper than all that. You gotta pay attention and keep your eyes open. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying keep your eyes open if you're doing something illegal. You gotta keep your eyes open, period. You know what I'm saying? I know brothers who work 9 to 5 jobs not thinking about getting their dog in a dog fight, not thinking about hurting their dog, love their dogs, but they use these transporters. You know what I'm saying? So the transporters, if it ain't the right ones, you know, even if it's the right ones, and when I say right ones, I mean, you got some transporters that will not put a scratched up dog on their car, period. You know, we don't rock like that, fam. You know, you want me to take your dog? I can take it, but I can't take no scratched up dogs. You know? Automatically, when you taking scratched up dogs, that automatically, you breaking the law. You transporting dogs that were for fighting or are for fighting. At least that's what it's gonna look like. You know? So, I mean, it's a thin line. A very thin line from being legal and illegal when you I'm gonna say it like this, right? Sometimes we be lazy and we get the transporters to go get the dogs. But sometimes these brothers and sisters live all the way across the country. So we have to use transporters, you know, because we can't just up and run out and grab a dog like that. You know, so we have to use a transporter. But then these transporters are trying their best to make money the legal way. And they're not asking brothers, oh, are you fighting this? Are you doing this or doing that? They just picking up, going. But when you pick up the wrong kind of product, is when you set yourself up for failure. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's sad to say, you know, but it's just like that, man. It's the way the laws is. If you trying to make money legally with transporting, you got to go by the laws, man. You got to go by the laws, and you got to go by the requirements that they have out there for you to do that kind of stuff. Transporting dogs is not illegal. Nothing wrong with transporting dogs. It's how you do it and what you're doing and what you transporting. You know, it's when the problem come in at. You see, you got to go by the right steps when you're doing these things, man. You know, you can't just, say, I'm going to jump out here and do this. Yeah, you could do it, and it may never go wrong for you, you know. But then again, it can. You know, I'm going to tell you a little transporter story that I had. I got a dog from a brother. Transporter brought it in. And at the time, I was on a dead-end road. It was no houses at the end of the dead end besides the house that I was at. You know, transporter came down. We looking at the dog. We messing with the puppy. It's a small puppy. Look good, healthy. You know, a little small car followed the transporter in. Looking like kind of like an insurance man style car. You know, off top, it threw a red flag up. I'm looking at this car like, you know, I know all the traffic that come in and out this road. You know, off top, it threw a red flag like, so I'm like, did that car follow him down here? You know, so you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. And this is more, I'm going to say, not this particular situation we about to look at now, but I'm going to say for the masses of transporters, you know, brothers don't ask what you got going on in your life. They just take your dogs and drop them off where you want them to drop off at. But the thing about it, my transporters, you see now that you really got to screen these dogs before you put them on your cars, before you put them on your trucks, before you transport these dogs from state to state. Like each one of these, transporting the dog from city to city, a fighting dog is a crime. Now you talking about going from state to state? You talking about going from 6 or 7 different states? Man, you got to understand that if it's an investigation, that investigation is not just dog fighting. That investigation going to lead that dog fighting to drugs and everything else. Most of the time when they, from PA to Texas, we talking racketeering, dog fighting, drugs, you know, and gambling. And then if you're a transporter, just transporting dogs, and just say you don't know nothing about none of this stuff that's going on, now you grab the wrong dogs and you ain't screening them properly before you put them in your little crates. You tied up in there all this shit and you don't know nothing about it. You know, you don't know nothing about it. And then a lot of times, these transporters, you know, the bad ones, because you have bad apple transporters, it's like you got bad apple bulldogs. They ain't gonna tell you nothing. They just gonna do what them folk want them to do and drop this dog off, drop that dog off. So say they bring in scratched up dogs, you know, and they lock them up. You don't think them folk want to know where them scratched up dogs going? And if they lock them up, you don't think they already know where them scratched up dogs going? Because if they wanted to know, he either ain't gonna say nothing about where they going, which maybe what he did, didn't say nothing about where they was going, but somehow or another they know he in Texas, you know, so you really can't lie to them about all kind of shit because they already got you. You know, when them folk come for you, they ain't coming with that bullshit them city boys coming with. No disrespect to y'all city boys. But when them boys come, they not coming with all that shit. They got their story together. So if them brothers and them folk pull the bro in PA and told him he was tied to Texas, they already had their story together. You know, but like I said, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. PB K9s, Pennsylvania, transporter stopped with 5 dogs, arrested, dog fighting ring, connected to other side of the country. You know where you heard it first? Fair and uncut, raw and unbiased, fair and unbiased, we raw and uncut. Let's get into it.
A man is behind bars in Pike County for his alleged role in a dog fighting ring. State police say they pulled over 41-year-old Edwin Bradley of Houston, Texas yesterday along Interstate 84. Troopers found 5 pit bulls inside his vehicle in small unsanitary cages. Officials believe Bradley is a transport man for a dog fighting ring in Texas. He's been charged 3 times in the past for dog fighting. Troopers say the dogs were taken to an animal rescue in Philadelphia following that traffic stop in Pike County.
And the thing about it, man, the bad thing about it, a lot of the transporters, you know, a majority of them brothers are great brothers. You know, like I said, just trying to make a living. But y'all transporters, y'all got to realize, this game ain't the way it was 15 years ago. You know, it ain't the way it was, well, let's say 15 years ago, it's 25 now, 15 years ago, been 10. Go back to 2007 when it became a federal crime. You know, it's not that same game, man. The more and more brothers that you get in this dog community, my transporters, the more and more brothers you get in this dog community, like I always say, different personalities, different problems. Some brothers deal with their problems. Some brothers bring their problems to the transporter. You know, so it's so many things that y'all got to deal with, man. And one will ask themselves, is the shit worth it? You know, and all like, can you imagine like a brother trying to feed their family? They're not even thinking about no fighting dogs. You know, no, they get out here, they go. Just imagine this, right? You take the trip from Texas to Pennsylvania to pick up some dogs. You know how far that is? Now you get that a dog scratched up. You really don't want to take the dogs. But you kind of forced to take the dogs. You can come on back. You can say, man, forget that. You know, but you done traveled all the way across the country to get these dogs. And they kind of scratched up. They ain't scratched up too bad, but they kind of scratched up. And you kind of got yourself in a rock and a hard place. You don't want to rock with them, but you're not going to get the money. So that's a long trip for nothing. You know, and if you know he's going to get you in trouble, you don't mind taking it. Taking the going back home without making no money. If you know it's going to get you in trouble, you know. So sometimes we may have to make the hard decisions to say, oh, man, I can't rock with it, man. I got to leave him where he at. These brothers, if you want brothers to transport your dogs, you got to make sure they're not scratched up. You got to make sure they're not half the face gone and all that other type of stuff, man. You brothers is wanting to transport the craziest looking stuff. And then when you get these new and up-and-coming transporters, it ain't the brothers who been out here doing it for 15, 20 years a lot of the time because they got their shit straight where they ain't going to put them kind of dogs on their car. It's the ones that's coming out here trying to eat. It's a cutthroat game. And when you playing cutthroat, you going to take them dogs that's looking like that. You know what I'm saying? And then you be the one to get jammed up on the highway. And like I always say, man, you make the news, you made the news. You know, at the end of the day, it's job security, man. Job security. Brothers and sisters got to take care of these dogs. And there's nobody exempt when it comes to taking care of these dogs if them folk give you the rights to have them. You know, because they take brothers' rights away every day. Every day, B, they take them brothers' rights away, not have dogs because they ain't doing the right shit with them. You know? Crazy, man. I hate to say the word shit when I say the brothers ain't taking care of the dogs because brothers think it's a play of words. Shit, because this is a famous person that shit is the reason they lost their dogs. He famous for the wrong reason. And wonder why them brothers don't want their names in the magazines and all kind of stuff. Somebody need to put it in this brother head, right? Somebody need to put it in this brother head. Little James L. McGivens put it in his head that whenever his name is mentioned, everything about dogs look bad. Nobody wants to be dealing with something that looks bad when you mention it when it comes to dogs. There's nothing good that comes from any of his names or fake names or any of that. So why would any brother want to be entangled to that type of stuff? You know, it's just not going to happen, man. Not going to happen. And I see why brothers is falling back from this and falling back from that and you know, sending orders to take this out the magazine and do this because, man, you know, it ain't even about cracking on you or trying to diss you. You don't understand that your name means bad when it comes to these dogs. And too many brothers got too much invested in their dogs and doing the right things with their dogs. So why would they be tangled up with what you got going on? You know, you posting two little red puppies online. One of them got a pot belly. You know, a little pot belly dog. You know, at the end of the day, man, like I said, you know, this game ain't meant for every single person that got these dogs. Believe that. Big salute to my Eli brothers out there, my Bolio brothers, my Jeep brothers, my Red Boy Jocko brothers, holding it down out here, man. You know, holding it down. It's all good, though. You know, it's all good. All brothers can do, like I always say, keep going, keep pushing forward, leave them flunkies behind. Don't worry about trying to let them drag on and trying to pull them with you. None of that. They're going to hold you back, man. They're going to hold you back, and they just going to hinder you and put you in the situations where you don't want to be at. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I said, dog news, fair and unbiased, raw and uncut, pink Peruvian, fish scale, crayon looking, plastic looking. Matter of fact, it looked like we're climbing up a granite mountain. You know what I'm saying? Uncut. When it comes to that dog news and that dog talk, you know, just is what it is, my brothers and my sisters. Hey, big salute to them brothers going to that dog show coming up, South Bottom dog show coming up. Salute to all the brothers that got great looking dogs going down there to compete, man. Good luck to all y'all brothers. I know you're going to have a great time. Stay safe, and just the brother having a meet and greet before the dog show. Go out there and link up with other dog brothers, man. Great dog brothers that's trying to do it like you. That's what it's all about, man. Linking up with brothers that got the same mind frame that you got the same way of living and thinking, and got the same amount of shit. Or they might at least got something to lose, you know. At least got something. They ain't out there moving reckless, you know, moving careless, caring about nothing. These little young boys take pride. A lot of these young boys, when I say young, I mean younger than me, in your 20s. A lot of y'all take pride in being careless, you know, and we ain't came up like that, fam. You know, so that's where we have differences in opinions on a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? But all I can do is give shots and give props out to these brothers that's doing their thing with these dogs. Keep it moving, keep it flowing. Like we said, we got transporters getting jammed up. You just got to be careful, man. It's to the point where you kind of want to go get your own dog if it's close enough for you to get, because you want to feel out who you getting your dog from, and at the end of the day, you get to ride back with your dog or whatever, a little bonding time. But it's getting to that point, man, where, you gotta have to get your own shit eventually, because these transporters is kind of like it's kind of blinded to the dog man. You feel what I'm saying? Check it out, right? Like I said, the dog man is blind. I don't know about nothing this transporter or who he getting these dogs coming from. See, it's different if you my personal transporter and you ain't transporting for nobody but me. Then I know where you going and I know where I know what dogs you taking with you. But if you transporting for everybody, I don't know what you got going on. And your investigation, whoever you tied into that you don't even know you investigated, gonna bring all that heat to me. So these transporters is coming to these dog brothers blind. The transporter blind sometime, and he bringing heat to the dog man blind. The dog man, like I said, he thinking he innocent. He just a guy taking my dog, not knowing you tied into a racketeering case now, fam. Organized crime case now, gambling and all that type of shit now. And like I said, man, it's only one way to bypass all this stuff, and it's do the right things with these dogs. There's only one way to bypass it. And at the end of the day, and just pray that the transporter that's bringing your dogs is not tied up into all kind of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't control that, man. You can't control it. And these brothers, like I said, they get as many dogs as they can take. As many dogs as you could take being comfortable in your car, you getting them dogs, and then it's just a lot of stuff come with that, man. A lot of stuff come with it. Being careful just ain't the word. You just gotta be over careful when it comes to stuff like that, man. Because it's too easy to be tied into something that you don't got nothing to do with. Yeah, my brothers and my sisters, y'all hit that like button up out there, man. Go ahead and hit it, and let's talk a little bit more about that Big John stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, DJ, you don't think brothers know why you want my man dog down there in Florida so bad? Why you want that dog so bad? You don't think brothers know why you want it so bad, DJ? And fake walk them out? Because they got that black dog, them Paladin dogs in it. That cross that the brothers made with the Paladin stuff. So you can't find that floating around any kind of way. And the dog that we got, Daddy, his daddy, them boys know about him. So they probably tell you a story about him here and there. So that's why you trying to get the dog. Because you can't get no more of that stuff with that Paladin stuff. Them boys ain't got none. It ain't easy to find like them quick dogs is, like them buddy dogs is. That's why I did my dog and bred my dog with the one I wanted to breed him to, because I didn't want the same thing everybody else had. When I say same thing, I mean off the same stud, even though it's the same blood regardless. Still the same blood, just different studs. That's why you want John Henry, because he got that Frisco Paladin cross in it that them boys made the black poison, and all them other dogs. You see, but one thing about it, one thing we don't got in our cross over here is that shy girl. We don't got the shy girl in our cross. See, I'm going to tell you about the dogs. These brothers going to tell you about the pedigrees. And try to live off the pedigree. I'm going to tell you about the dogs. These brothers complaining about them shy girl dogs. And I said that a while ago. We can have a hellified line, but sometimes when you make the crosses, like different ones that you breed to amongst that line, they might not be as good as the other ones. The buddy shy girl breeders we got more brothers that complain about the buddy shy girl than brothers that say the dog, they loved it. And it ain't the buddy. It's the shy girl. Hey, I'm just giving brothers the real dog talk, man. You want to know about the dogs? I'm going to tell you about the dogs. I ain't going to just show you the pedigree and think, oh, I'm going to look at it and it's, you know, I'm going to tell you about the dogs. You know? Buddy is a great dog. And Shy Girl may be a great dog, but a lot of her breedings don't pan out with some of the dogs. As much as her percentages is not high. You know? And it just is what it is, man. I'm telling you what brothers is telling me out here in this dog community. I don't know about what the breeder gonna tell you anything to sell a dog. I'm talking about what brothers is saying. You know? So that's why I don't got none of that Shy Girl in my program. You look through all my dogs, you won't see no Shy Girl. Not saying I won't never have none of it, but I'm saying what I'm telling you is, the Shy Girl is not the one. But hey, I'm not gonna say she won't produce champions, because she probably will produce champions. Just like the rest of them. You know, just like the rest of them. But you want my opinion of what's going on from what brothers are saying in the dog community. Shy Girl dogs ain't what they want. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, hey, we know you're looking for that Paladin stuff, and that Frisco cross already made, so that's why you're trying to get that dog and add to your program. All the money you're trying to spend on that dog, you should have spent them to get the real dogs. You know? It don't make sense. How the hell you want to spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on these dogs when that's just a quarter of what you could have spent on the dogs? Boy. Game is getting more crazy and crazy about a minute, about an hour. Like I said, at the end of the day, I put my dogs down before I sell them to you. You know, before I let my dogs go to the fake walk 'em off, I would take them to the vet or take them to the dog pound and put him down. You know? So it just is what it is when it comes to me and what I'm running. You know, we ain't with that crazy stuff. You know, because at the end of the day, you gonna see what it is. You know, we are willing to ride that boat until the wave hit that shore. How about you? You know, how about you? Like I said, man, brothers wasn't winning with shit. I ain't fucking with shit you wasn't winning with. If you wasn't going to confirmation winning, treadmills winning, weight pool winning, you wasn't winning with it. Why the hell should I damn listen to you and worry about what the hell you talking about because of a pedigree and somebody lying for you in the background? Like I said, folk, you know, we ain't discriminating. You know what I'm saying? We ain't discriminating. Contrary to their opinion, when they try to say, oh, you ain't talking about this, listen here, man. It's a time for everything. It's a time for everything. And when brothers make it obvious that certain things need to be talked about, that's when we discuss these topics. You know? I mean, shit. I don't know, man. We got dog collectors is what we got. You see, that old Welcome Out stuff, y'all can talk about that in stories. Y'all can talk about this different wave now. There's a whole different wave now. You know, I'm gonna tell you that shit now. I don't care who claiming the new Welcome Out. I don't care if it's the old ones or the new ones. This is a new thing they got going on. This ain't the old shit we get up here and vouch for. No, man. What you gonna say? Like I always say, I got my own dogs. I don't need your shit. I got one dog on the yard known more than every dog you got. You know? Them dogs that's known in your pedigree gone. Only dog that's known That's from that bloodline. It's the dogs that I got over here and the ones that the brothers got across the country. And you trying to get Mango a name off my dogs. What my dog's doing? Make Mango his own name. You know, make his own name. Same thing I did with my dogs. I ain't trying to ride off Hacksaw what he did, ride off Buddy what he did, and Ronda Rousey. Oh, every time I do my show talking about what Ronda Rousey them did, what they did, what the hell my dog did. You know him. That's all he did. You know him. He made herself known. You know, they known, like I said, whether you like it or not. Mellow Yellow known more than every Walkable dog in Horry County right now. Including Walkable dogs. They ain't got a dog on the yard more known than Mellow Yellow right now. They ain't got a dog on the yard more known than Fletcher right now. Tell me when you want me to shut up. Tell me when you want me to shut up and stop talking. Salute my brothers down in the chat. What it is, show enough. What it is, City Boy, Marcel Shepard. What's going on with your big homie 216? What's the deal? Big Logic, what the deal is. Liquid Lucky, King Long Swipe. What it do, my homeboy? You know what I'm saying? What it do, John Dembry? What's going on, fam? You know, just talking about these dogs, man. Just talking about these dogs. Legion Fury, what it do, big homie? You know, I mean, come on, man. Like I said, on one side, brothers trying to look innocent. On the other side, brothers trying to look stabbing brothers and trying to do backstabbing stuff. You know, but at the end of the day, like I said, you can grab all the other shit you want to grab. You will not touch Fletcher. I guarantee you that. You know, I won't sell them to none of them brothers out there that I think gonna let you get them back. He will go down. And guess what? This ain't got nothing to do with you being a bad dog, man, because you's a great dog, man. As far as taking care of your dogs, you's a great dog, man. You take care of your shit. You know, this is something personal. We got to do with lying. This is what that got something to do with. This is what got something to do with y'all working this plan out behind my back and coming to my face trying to lie to me and trying to use what the hell I got going on, the lead way to come on up in here. You know, you should have been talking to me from the start if you want to use my lead way or you want to use my what the hell I'm doing out here. You know, I mean, hey, what you expect? Like I said before. Now let me show you this dog right here. You know, because brothers had pits. Let me show you this. This is a dog that I bought from the fake Walkable long time ago. You know, told me he was a winner. Dog wasn't no winner. Took that dog to the country. Took this dog to the country. And he got out-hunted by my country brothers that had a dog down there named Mister. A skinny-ass dog that didn't even look like a pit bull. You know? Big salute to them brothers. Had a skinny dog named Mister. And I think I'm saying the right name. You know, skinny didn't even look like a pit. Skinny face, skinny like a greyhound-looking dog. His dog, man, listen here. Lied to me. You know? See, Walkable 2 is the type of brother that he believes, long as he put that pedigree in your face, that Walkable pedigree, then you going to believe all them old ancient-ass stories. All them old ancient-ass stories. Because he believe them. You know, we all believe certain things, but I'm talking about at some point, you got to want something for yourself. You know? At some point. You got to know. I would have I would have never said nothing about Walkmore. You know, if the legit Walkmore would have had their dogs. You know, the brothers I can vouch for. But then this lie come about, you know, it's all good. It's all good. And like I said, man, I don't fault Walkmore 1, I fault Walkmore 2. Because you thinking you could come out here and you thinking like we some little boys or something must be. And you thinking like brothers, you know, ain't got their shit together or something must be. You know, some apparent reason, you know, you come to us with these flunky ass stories. DJ. Some reason. Man, you know I ain't hating on you because I could have hated on you when the brother called me a couple weeks ago asking me some questions about certain things. I could have hated on you then if I wanted to hate on you about something. Nah, this shit's really, really about them dogs, man. Really, really about you. You don't. Sometimes folk gotta stay in their fucking lane. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stay in mine. And you stay in yours. Like I always say, man. The worst thing you could do, brothers, is think some brothers down with you and give them your folk numbers and stuff. You know, at the end of the day, man, I looked out for brothers. I said, yo, you want to breed of this? At the end of the day, that turned to backstabbing. Because you get caught in lies. All them Walkmore dogs got sold across the country. You can't find another Walkmore dog to buy than the ones we affiliated with. Buy some of them other boys shit out there. Spend that bread. Stop fronting like you got it. Stop throwing numbers out and you ain't putting it up. And let me find out, Walkmore 1 spending that type of money on their dogs when they should have bought the real dogs from the start. That don't make damn sense. Why the hell you gonna go spend thousands of dollars on dogs down from your dogs when you could have bought your dogs back for the same amount of money? That don't make sense. I told you, when you got a greenhorn leading your ship, you're gonna get that type of action back. You know, straight up. That's the type of action you're gonna get back. When you got a greenhorn running your ship. And like I told y'all on the last video, brothers think because they had a pit bull 10 years, you ain't green no more. Hey, you been doing the same bullshit year after year after year after year. Now y'all say Bubba Max had 200 dogs and only came off with 3 champions off of 200. What kind of ratio is that? What you talking about this boy right here? The fake Walkmore. What kind of ratio he got? And like I said before, man, tired of folk playing like this thing a game, man. You know, like you don't mean just as much as they mean. Like you aren't worth just as much as they are. You know, like you aren't somebody. You know, hey man, like I said, I'm gonna talk about this Big John stuff much as I want to talk about it because that's what I'm running. You know what I'm saying? And I know what I got. You know, and I know what we doing with these dogs in modern day time. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't out here trying to do all this backstabbing shit. You know, I ain't out here trying to damn buy this and buy that and buy this. How the boy said, bread, not bought. The Walkmore dogs, y'all got bought, not bread. How the hell Walkmore got bought, not bred dogs, but Pelican Bay got bred, not bought dogs? It's cool. It's cool. We gonna keep doing that, man. Keep doing it. Y'all brothers keep doing it out there too, man. Bred, not bought, my brother. That's just for the ones that try to do all that backstabbing, because at the end of the day, you gotta buy a dog from somewhere. You know, you gotta buy one from somewhere. And I'm sitting there telling the boys to stop all that stealing. Buy you one, you know. If you ain't bred it, buy it. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. But yeah, man, you know, I don't really care how you feel. I ain't trying to talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing, y'all do y'all thing. However it turn, it turn. You know, brothers ain't looking out for nobody else. Everybody wants somebody to look out for them, and nobody ain't looking out for everybody when it comes to this thing out here, you know? So, like I said, I don't got nothing to say to nobody. I'm saying what I want to say now, and I'm going to continue to say what I want to say. And breathe how I want to breathe and take care of my damn dogs, you know? And say what I want to say. Nobody can stop me from saying what I want to say about whoever I want to say it about. Get that straight too. You know? Go argue with them brothers in 13 news from around here. Go argue with them brothers from 15 news from around here when they put you on the news. Don't argue with me about it. When they say this and when they say that, go argue with them. You don't argue with them, don't say shit to me about it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm a damn journalist. You know, I just can't help I got dogs. You know, and I just can't help. We done came up with the bootleg shit. You know? You came in the era that we created the bootleg stuff. When I say created, I mean we came out with the phrase bootleg. And you want to come out in this era with some bootleg shit. The dogs ain't bootleg. The way you trying to go about it is bootleg. You know? That Big John stuff is finished, man. It's finished. I'm going to tell you exactly why that Big John stuff finished. There's no way in hell the old man would have ever got rid of any Big John sperm. That's legitimately Big John sperm. Anybody who know the old man, you know the old man about his business. And I don't mean about the money. I just mean he ain't getting rid of no Big John sperm. You ain't got enough money to buy that Big John sperm from them brothers. And at the end of the day, if it was Big John sperm in that tank, you could start your whole yard back off just off the sperm. Why the hell is you going to do all this other shit? Why would I go try to buy this? Why in the hell I'm going to spend $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10,000 on somebody else dogs when I got Big John sperm in here? All I need is one female. One female keep the whole litter. Why I need to buy a dog from somebody else if I got the Big John sperm? That makes about as much sense as the shit we say about Buck City have going on. By him coming back from the courthouse straight to the YouTube. All that shit make the same amount of sense. You mean to tell me you breeding Fletcher and Mellow Yellow, brother, when you got Big John sperm? No fucking way, man. No way. No way, man. You can't be doing that. You can't be. What are you trying to save it for? What are you trying to save it for? At first, I thought them brothers was trying to save it, later on down the line, but they started waiting too damn long. Listen, man. We can save this sperm in these dogs, but once you save the sperm in these dogs till the people don't know the dogs no more, that sperm is only valuable to you now. You come out here trying to sell these dogs for high, that shit is only valuable to you. These brothers don't even know these dogs no more. You waited too damn long. That's why I'm like, why they waiting so long? Why they waiting so long? Come out with a fresh batch. Come out with a fresh batch. Listen, if it was Big John sperm, you can easily, all the inbreeding them dogs did throughout the years, bring Big John in. Bring Big John in during Little Thunder era, breeding with one of them dogs. Bring Big John back in another era, breeding with some of them dogs. And now you're getting them old genes back in there. You see, once you tell a lie, it's easy, real easy for brothers to put all that other shit together. You know, a lot of times you get the benefit of the doubt, you know, because brothers want to trust brothers in this dog game, you know. But when you can't trust nobody, man, I mean, like, shit, it's so easy to put together. I mean, I'm asking every brother in that chat, every sister in that chat, if you had a son of Grand Champion Yellow sperm right now, would you worry about buying a dog, male dog, or anything? All you worry about is females. And all you would worry about is one dog. All you need is 1 or 2 dogs. You can use 4 dogs off 1 straw of sperm. You can breed 4 different females. So let's just go with, all we need is females. We don't have to worry about nothing else. And you expect me to believe that shit? And you would expect me not to expose that shit once you lie to me and treat me like you trying to, all that other bullshit. You know? Hey, man. Just a man trying to make it out here. You know? Like I said, man, y'all hit that like button up out there. Y'all hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel, man. Channel that's going to give you the most. You know, and keep it all the way 100 with you about these dogs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you want me to do. You know, you can call my folk all day, every day. It don't matter to me. You know, it don't matter to me the same way I can get up on these videos and do videos over and over and over and over. It don't matter to me, big dog. Same way I do in Buck City. Shut this shit down. You know, shut this shit down. He act like I don't see him over there trying to talk a little bit about sports, trying to be quiet. I made that bitch shut the fuck up. You know, he posts them when you see him on Facebook posting them magazines, this bitch don't even get no likes. Nobody even comment up under that shit. Nobody don't want to be up in that shit, dog. Shut your whole shit down. And you want to fuck with the Bay. You know, like I said, man, at the end of the day, we just keep this thing moving. Work with whatever little bit we got, you know what I'm saying? And make it happen. We don't need no promises. We don't want you to promise us no dogs. None of that shit. We got our own dogs. What you think, you pimping us? We don't need none of that shit. You know? Got our own goals, got our own aspirations, dreams, and every other thing we trying to achieve. Not trying to do what you trying to do, homie. Homies, whatever, however. You know? Because at the end of the day, I done seen a lot of shit when it come to these dogs. Like I said before, Split Ears wouldn't have beat Bo the way he beat Bo if I would have put him on that damn scale. You snuck him out there on me. Because I was green as a motherfucker. Green as hell. I talked my ass off. Talk. And I was big-headed. Bring that motherfucker out, whoever you got. I don't give a damn which one it is. Which one of y'all clown-ass, clucker-ass, wannabe-ass flunkies would have went to Mr. Crenshaw yard, Mr. Chavis yard, Mr. I'm trying to name some more older dog brothers. Mr. Kobe yard and said, bring the best fucking dog you got, Mr. Kobe. Bring the best dog you got, Mr. Chavis. Bring the best dog you got, Mr. Crenshaw. I don't give a fuck what it is. Bring that shit. How many of y'all flunkies would have did that? But you got a nerve to get up here, talk every damn day and don't wonder why PBK9s just go off on you and slap the fuck out you when I want to do it. You know? I ain't you, dog. You know? I ain't you. It's a different, like I told brothers before, you're going to have 2 sets of different kind. You got to have different kinds of Walkamo dogs. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be different strains. It's simple as that. You can't go try to, because you mad at me, because you hating on me, go try to buy dogs from the fake Walkamo, think you going to get my quality dogs. You can't go buy dogs from me, thinking you'll get his quality dogs. You know, you're going to get whatever he breeding and whatever I'm breeding. We breeding 2 different things. Same line, but we breeding for 2 different reasons. I don't got nobody in the background talking. Lying and making up shit. Lying and making up shit. I don't know why y'all boys block me on Facebook. I got a damn universal platform. How the hell you gonna block me on Facebook? That don't mean shit to me. Ed wanna lie, like he done beat this, man, Ed ain't beat shit. It ain't be the motherfucker thing. He that's another, your partner is a liar, you's a liar. Oh, he telling me he beat how he beat them Big John dogs. How he beat them Big John dogs. How he beat, bitch, you ain't beat shit. You know, like I said, man, at the end of the day, we out here giving these brothers this dog talk. See, man, truthfully, man, at the end of the day, welcome on to you play the do-boy role your whole life when it come to that Big John stuff. And that's why you fit in with that shit the way you doing it right now. You know, it'd be different when we talking about brothers who don't know each other. You know, we know each other. That's why I'm not accepting this shit the way y'all want me to accept it. No, brother. No. Y'all couldn't beat Bo. Y'all couldn't beat Bo DJ. Fake Walkmore. Y'all couldn't beat Bo with that big black dog y'all had. 8 ball. That dog stopped scratching. Man, listen up. That dog stopped scratching 30 minutes before the over. And matter of fact, Fake Walkmore, you know your first dog, you keep saying the 90s. Man, listen, man, you didn't have no Walkmore dogs when I had Sambo because y'all bought that big ass black dog down there that stopped scratching fucking 30 minutes before time. What the name was 8 ball? You didn't have none of them dogs then. Period. Your first dog was the technician. The one you called the technician. He wasn't no damn, what was he? You know, at the end of the day, like I said, man, you wasn't winning with the shit. No matter what event you try to compete in. No confirmation, no weight pull, no wall climb, no lure chases, no none of that shit. You know, I mean, what can I say? I'm only talking about what we've been through, what we seen. You wasn't winning. You was just a do-boy, holding dogs. You know, I mean, we different, dog. You know, do you even know how to work a dog? What good traits do these dogs possess, these Big John dogs, without having a third party in the background telling you this, telling you that? What good traits do these Big John dogs possess that you can tell these brothers out here today? I bet you every conversation you talk about to these brothers got something to do with breeding. Got something to do with breeding. You can't tell these brothers nothing about the dogs without going to the other Walkmore and getting a whole study lesson. I mean, he's shipping you all the pictures out his phone. He giving you all these old pictures from his dogs, going in photo albums, giving you old pictures and you posting them up. I mean, you might as well go take a damn study course. How to be Walkmore. Like I said, dog, it is what it is, family. Keep calling them brothers. You know, when they decide they want to sell something, they'll sell it. You know, it just is what it is. But Mango ain't Fletcher. And the other one ain't Mellow Yellow. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't. Till you look on that paper. You look on that paper, they the same. You know? Hey, I just call it the way I see it, man. You don't like it, so be it. Like I always tell anybody, some gonna like it and some ain't. So what you think I would say the phrase for? Some gonna like it, some ain't. PB K9s, man. Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all stay legal, and we out.